Peace, family. It's young Aries. Aries the god, Aries the wave, Aries the king, Aries the six. And today we are here to talk about what is the ego. Now, the ego is this color. You see this color right here? This is the color of the ego. The ego resides in what is known as your third chakra, the solar plexus. I'm searching up right now. Now, your solar plexus is your mini sun. This is what helps you identify as black, white, blue, green, straight, homosexual, ugly, pretty, a rock star, a pop star, a musician, an artist, a devil, an angel, a demon, your name, your nickname, your porn star name. All of these things are your ego. Your ego is used to help self-identify you. The problem is the ego is nor good nor bad. Bad is simply good in a different degree. Good is simply bad in a different degree. Why do I say this? Without knowing what bad is, you couldn't experience good. Without experiencing good, you couldn't experience bad. Now you have to understand. The ego is like a Facebook profile. You log onto it and you use it to interact with the world. That is not who you truly are. You are in energy. You are infinitely manifesting. You can nor be created or it can be destroyed. You always was. You are the I am. But the thing about the ego is, some people tend to think the ego is the only thing they got. Rappers, for example, never transcend the ego. Why would I say they never transcend the ego? Rappers wear golden, yellow-like chains around their neck, symbolizing that they're enslaved or they're trapped in their ego. Now you have to understand, the ego isn't who you really are. If you were born, your parents never told you your name. School never gave you an identity. You never had a nickname. The doctor never gave you a social security. Nobody ever gave you a definition of who you was. Who would you be? That's who you really are. If you were born and nobody ever told you your name, who you are, what's your identification, nobody told you you're black, nobody told you you're white, you're orange, you're green, who would you be? You wouldn't be anything. You would be the I am. You would be everything. You wouldn't see yourself as different because nobody gave you that differentiation. Nobody gave you that separation from nature at all. So now the ego is an interesting thing. People could get hurt by clinging on to the ego. For example, my ego I use on YouTube is Young Aries. On Instagram is Zen the God. Somebody could come and say, fuck you, Zen. Fuck you, Young Aries. You a bitch. I wouldn't get hurt because I'm not Young Aries. I'm not Zen. I'm just the spirit, the infinite energy in the car named Zen. That's like you slapping my car. Nigga, you slapping the car. I'm not the car. I'm not the car. I'm infinite energy. I can't be created nor destroyed. I was always there. But I physically manifested myself and put a name on the ego. And I choose to use this ego to move around and get things handled. That's all. And that's simply who I am. The question is, who are you? You have an ego, but do you know who you really are? Don't get trapped in this color, because you will suffer if you're stuck in your cocky ego. You will fall a long fall to the bottom if you think this is who you are. Fuck the ego. I'm no one. I am nobody. I am infinite energy. I am infinite expanding energy. I know that I am more than the ego. I'm way more than the ego. I wouldn't limit myself just to young Aries, because anybody could strip me of my name. Anybody can assault my name. But if I identify myself as infinite energy, forever expanding, you can't hurt that, because you can't create energy, or you can't destroy energy, because you energy yourself. So by you trying to destroy energy, you're only going to harm yourself. For real, family. Don't get caught up in your third chakra. Once you finally understand the ego and you choose to use it just for your own good and not for evil and not to get stuck in it, you ascend to the heart space. This is the color green. This is the loving chakra. I'm going to make a video of what is love next. What is love and heart science will be next. But that's the ego. It's simply a profile you log onto to identify yourself as different from the world, to try to shape your identity. It's like steps. Root chakra, second chakra, ego, then you move to the heart. I finally ascended my ego. I'm not caught up in being Zen or young Aries. I just use these profiles to manifest success, followers, and that bag. Simple. Peace.